We're seeing Joel back today. It's been how long since we've done this stimulator?
Maybe 8 or 9 days now.
Okay, so he still has the trial, and as you may remember, this is kind of an off-label approach. We're trying something totally new, the Nevro spinal cord stimulator, with a patient who has MS for a variety of reasons. And we've been working with our lovely rep from Nevro, Melissa.
Hello.
And so we're seeing Joel back for, this is the first time I've seen him since the trial leads were put in. And so I don't know what he's going to tell us, or I've heard that things are moving in the right direction, but what's happening?
Yeah, so I had it about a week and we hadn't had any changes, maybe a 10% reduction in pain, and I was frustrated, but we changed the programming, and it's like as soon as I changed the programming up the intensity, my pain just started to go away, and it was incredible. I went from maybe a 10% reduction in pain to yesterday I would say 90% reduction.
90.
Yeah, 90. I mean, it was incredible. The other thing that was really incredible was that when I had pain come, it dissipated much quicker. So before, I would play the game where I'd be in pain for 2 to 3 hours at a time, and I'd sit there and say, okay, is this going to go away, or do I have to take medicine? I don't want to take medicine. And then I would just end up taking medicine 2 to 3 hours later, and I'd be frustrated, why did I put myself through that torture? But yesterday, when I was in pain, it would literally go away within 5 minutes. I mean, it was incredible.
So your pain kind of comes like it's episodic. It's like waves. There can be a period where you're doing okay, and then all of a sudden, for no reason at all,
Yeah.
you're attacked.
Yeah. There are certain triggers, but in general, the only pattern I would say with my pain is that it does come just about every day. But maybe it gets worse at night. But I can't sit with things in my lap. Like I can't have my laptop in my lap without triggering terrible pain in my quads. Yesterday I came on my laptop like a normal human being. It was great.
That is pretty cool.
So I'm pretty pumped.
I'm pretty pumped.
I have a pretty elaborate pain journal that I've made through this process, and I have comments for each day, and just to kind of document what triggered what. And
Can we have a look at? Do you mind?
yeah, certainly.
Awesome.
My wife has it, and
Okay.
on the last entry last night for my comment, I put, "There's no way this is real life," because I couldn't believe that I had gone through a day with so little pain. I mean, it's really been incredible. I'm pretty elated, if you can't tell.
Oh, I'm pretty elated.
Yeah, so
Probably not as elated as you, but pretty
No.
darn close.
So you can see it's color divided by day. So
I see.
each day is from when I wake up to go to bed, and if you look, you can see 4s and 5s all throughout there in my legs, and some in my rib cage, which is that column right there. The rib
Okay.
cage doesn't happen that often, but when
That's
it
the
does,
hug. Okay.
yeah. So that's a pretty uncommon kind of pain. But if you look at this last day right here, you can see 0s and 1s throughout the entire day, and that the worst it got was a 1 that day.
That's yesterday.
And then the day before is when it started to work, and there was one period where it was a 2 to a 4 that lasted maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I got to be somewhat critical here. This is a little sloppy. And,
thanks, I appreciate
I'm
it.
joking with you, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a patient make that pain journal on their iPad Pro. It's awesome.
I will send it your way, and you can
Thank you
can
very
go over
much.
it.
Thank you.
But thank you.
It's really my pleasure. So right now you have 2 leads in, and right now we've been only using the thoracic lead.
That's correct.
And with some good programming and trying to find the sweet spot that we talk about, you've had some good success. So at this point, we're really at day 8. We're kind of on the fence whether we, take good enough, or we make use and test the cervical lead that you have that we checked, and it's really up around here, and it's we haven't even turned it on really, just because we don't want to necessarily affect other outcomes. We don't want to test it at the same time, but I think it's probably worth doing at this point to maybe turn both on.
I
Have the
concur.
ability to turn it off. We know that overstimulation can make things worse sometimes. It's not like it is in Texas. I love Texas, but more is not always better. So with this, the right amount, the right dose is the key. And we get the side effects. Some of the side effects are pain. So what we're going to do, I think, today is turn on, yes, the cervical, and use it concomitantly with the thoracic lead. See what your findings are. See if you get more complete see if it probably won't impact the hug necessarily in a statistically reliably manner since you have it so randomly. But I think that's what we're gonna do today.
Would they pulse between each other, or are they on at the same time?
Probably be on at the same time with your ability to turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we're going to plan on doing is have you coming back probably Monday. I think that's about as long as we want to go with the leads being inside. You don't want you to continue to take your antibiotics.
Okay.
And then when you come back, you're going to see Jeff or Dominic or even one of the nurses, and of course Melissa.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
And of course, call for any reason.
All right.
Awesome.
You're the man.
You're the
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you very much.